Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 3 and 4 says like this: "The earth will be completely laid waste and completely despoiled, for the Lord has spoken this word. The earth mourns and withers, the world fades and withers, the exalted of the people of the earth fade away." So this fading and decay of the world started when man disobeyed God in the Garden of Eden and ate the forbidden fruit. And at that time, when God talked to Adam, he cursed the ground. He said that the ground will bear only thorns and thistles, and mankind would have to work by the sweat of his brow. They will have to work very hard. So even we find that what we sow always doesn't give us a bountiful harvest, and with it, from somewhere, thorns and thistles also grow with the crops. That is because of the way God cursed the ground because of Adam's sin. So the earth will be completely spoiled. The sin of the world has become too heavy on the world. People's sins and imaginations and different kinds of sins have increased more than they were at the beginning when God created the world. God saw that the intents and the thoughts of man's mind was only evil. Man was only thinking how to do more and more evil. So many times in the Bible we read that a certain people were very sinful and the earth spewed them out, vomited them out. But now the whole of the world is sinful. There are various wicked things being done all over the world. So God has changed the climate pattern. Rain is not falling when it should fall, and during the harvest the rain comes and the crops are destroyed. And the earth is longing to be saved from this cycle of death and decay. That is what even Paul talks about it in Romans chapter 8. He says in chapter 8 verse 19 and 20 we will see, and verse 22 we will see. So Paul says like this: "For the anxious longing of creation waits eagerly for the revealing of the sons of God." So even creation is longing for the return of Christ, when it will be known who belongs to the living God and who doesn't, because those who belong to the living God will be raptured, like the Bible says. And further he says, "For the creation was subjected to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it." So all the beautiful production and harvesting in the Garden of Eden was replaced by the thorns and thistles of the earth, and the creation was subjected to death and decay. And the creation, not because the creation was bad, but because God cursed the creation on account of what man had done by disobeying him. And further Paul says, "For we know that the whole creation groans and suffers the pains of childbirth together until now." So just as a woman travails when she is delivering a child, like that, the earth is suffering and groaning and waiting. When will the earth be redeemed? When will all this sin cease? And when will freedom come on the earth? Freedom to be good, freedom to follow God and to know who the true God is. So the earth itself is groaning and waiting for the sons of God to be revealed. How much more should we be waiting as those who believe in the Bible and as those who expect every prophecy of the Bible to be fulfilled. The time is very near when that will happen, because more the wickedness and more the groaning of the earth. And so the time is in our times, because the rapture will happen when God cannot wait any longer, because sin has to be shown and has to be punished. So this is what Isaiah prophesied of today's happenings that he prophesied 2,700 years ago.